So apparently, Reddit, X, Discord, and now YouTube is blowing up about the changes to the Dark Zone that was not mentioned in the previous patch notes. And well, in this video, I'm going to explain probably why that wasn't mentioned, because this isn't really a good change at all. And I'll explain exactly why. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. And finally, don't forget, shout out where you're from. It's always cool to see where everyone is from. Now, since this last patch, Title Update 21.2, that, let's see, came out yesterday, right? So since yesterday, we now have DZ brackets. So if you see in the top right of your screen, right underneath the targeted loot where it says backpack, now it says DZ player bracket. And that says for people shade level 1001 and above. All right. Now this is for everybody. This isn't just for me. It's for everybody. Now let me just show you what it looks like on a lower character, because I just so happen to have a lower character, and then I'm going to explain why this is not a good change. And in fact, it didn't even need to be put into the game. And in fact, the resources it took to make this change is a waste. Why? Oh, I'm not even going to get into that part. Hold on, let me just show you.
Safe area.
All right, so now I'm on my hardcore character, right? I'm only shade level 225. If I go into the Dark Zone, my Dark Zone bracket, you see my Dark Zone bracket there? It says for people level 40 to shade level 500. All right. So now the DZ brackets go from level 30 to 40, level 40 to shade level 500, and then shade level 501 to shade level 1000, and then finally shade level 1001 plus. So this is a completely different DZ bracket now than my main character, because now I will only be in a DZ with people level 40 to shade level 500, which typically means it's going to be inexperienced players that don't really have everything in the game, right? They're not going to have fully maxed out watches. They're probably not going to have a fully maxed out build or expertise or anything like that, right? So here's the problem with that, okay? Two problems. The first of which, check this out. Here's my build for my DZ, level 40 to DZ bracket 500, all right? Shade level 500. I have a fully maxed out build with expertise. My weapons are fully maxed out with expertise. Everything, even my skills, look at my skills. I have a expertise level 20 decoy, all right? So I'm able to just keep speccing into my expertise and making my builds more and more deadly as a low shade level. And then I can go into the Dark Zone, and anyone I see or encounter 9 times out of 10 is not going to have a maxed out build, and they're especially not going to have, max expertise. Because another thing that I have on this character, right, is my expertise. So I can up everything to 26 because my expertise carries over. Okay, you see that problem? So that's one problem, right? To where it's like, oh, well, we're having everyone on an even playing field. Kind of. It depends. So here's another issue, all right? If I go into my Dark Zone, and I am in a Dark Zone bracket, let's say level 40 to shade level 500, like this one says. If I go in here and then join a person that is over shade level 500, or say over shade level 1000, it will automatically put me in the highest bracket that is associated with our group. So that kind of kills the entire reasoning behind the DZ brackets. And I'll show the gameplay in just a second, because what I did is I ran into a lower shade level player. I had them go into the dark zone and they said, "Oh yeah, my dark zone's shade level 501 to 1000." And then I joined them and it upped their DZ bracket to 1001 plus because I joined them. So the only way it would benefit you would be if you are either solo or you're with a full group of people that are around the same shade level, which is 200 or 500 and below, 500 to 1000, or 1001 plus, which a majority of us should be 1001 plus on the fact that this is the 6th year of the game cycle, right? Now, the only reason why I'm such a low shade level on this character is because I'm on my hardcore character, and those shade levels do not transfer over from your normal character. However, the expertise does, and you can see where that problem lies as well. So the expertise is one problem because you can make a new character on hardcore and enjoy all of the expertise. Another thing is if you join anyone at a higher shade level, it will immediately put you in that DZ bracket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you footage now of me and Ghostly Gator. I ran into Ghostly Gator today. He's a shade level 850. His dark zone was 501 to 1000. And then when I joined him, it changed his dark zone to 1001 plus. It transferred him over to my dark zone because I'm a higher shade level. Now, I did join his game, and he was in his dark zone, like actually in the dark zone when he joined me, or when I joined him. So it transferred me to his dark zone, but then it changed his dark zone bracket to match my shade level. And that's another issue. What's the whole point of making these DZ brackets if people are not going to be able to play with their friends? Like, say Bob and Steve are both best friends and they've been playing every day for years and they're like shade level, I don't know, 10,000. And then out of nowhere, Bob has a new friend, Chad. Stupid Chad. And then Chad is like, "Hey guys, let me join you in the DZ." And then Steve's like, "Bro, why do we have to bring Chad? Chad's at level 300. And then Bob's like, "Yeah, well, let Chad join us. Come on." Now, Chad's going to be in the same exact problem that he was before. Do you see the issue? It doesn't matter if the brackets were different or not. As soon as he joins his friends, he has to go to his friend's bracket. So it actually doesn't change anything unless that low shade level player plays by themselves or with someone at the exact same bracket level. So 6 years into the game and they made this change. It's not a good change. It's a waste of resources. I understand why they would do this, but they should have done this in year 1 because in year 6, it does not affect really anyone in the game except for brand new players, and only if the brand new players play with either other brand new players or they play alone, which is pretty shitty. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Here is the gameplay. I tested this with Ghostly Gator today. Let me know your comments down, well, in the comments section, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Hit the like and subscribe. You know the whole YouTube spiel. Support me. I support you, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, roll that footage. Ha-bah. Okay, so I'm joining Ghostly Gator, who is below shade level 1000.
Access granted.
He's in the dark zone, and now I'm in the dark zone.
Entering invaded dark
All right,
zone.
let's see. Where are we at?
I'm at bracket 501 to 1000 still.
And I'm bracket 1001 plus. Where are you? Hold on. Are you right outside the checkpoint? Yeah, you're right here next to me.
Yeah.
It shows you with no armor. There you go.
Yeah.
So it shows invaded dark zone. It shows I'm at shade level 1000 plus.
Oh, it just updated for me. It's at 1000 plus for me now.
Ah. So now, if a high level person is trying to help a low level person, it automatically puts that low level person into a harder DZ bracket. Huh. Well, that sucks. Okay. I really don't know what to say about that. That sucks. So, what's the point of changing the DZ brackets? I guess you would have to be in here solo, right?
Yeah, or with, the unlikely chance that somebody else is like around my level. But
So it
not so
would
many of
help
us.
you, but it would only help you if you had other people like you, or if you're
Yeah.
solo. Nah. All right. Well, thank you, Ghostly Gator, for allowing me to join you. That
No
sucks.
problem.
Leaving invaded dog zone.
Damn. Well, that's I mean, I guess either way you were to spin it, if I were to join a lower tier DZ bracket, it would be unfair for the people in that bracket. And now you joining a higher tier bracket makes it unfair for you. So the only way to
Yeah.
make it fair is for you to, yeah, that sucks. So that's going to limit the player. Well, I guess it's not going to limit the player base in the DZ. It's just going to push everyone to 1,000 plus because if they're not, like, if they play with anyone over 1,000, they get pushed up anyways. Ah.
Hmm.
Either way you chop that up, I don't like it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeesh.